Hi again. This is Sarah Goldenthal from Callagy Law. I am a family law and matrimonial attorney, and we're here again with Andrew Tepper, one of Manhattan's leading therapists. Andrew specializes in group and individual psychotherapy, where his practice focuses on stress management, anxiety, depression, anger management, and conflict resolution. Welcome back, Andrew. And so today we're going to be talking on a more general basis about, the children who are involved, right, in the situation at hand. We're in the middle of this COVID-19 pandemic, and everyone is trying to acclimate to this new normal. So we're looking to you, Andrew, to kind of give some insight as to how to support children through this difficult, unusual, stressful time. Thanks.
Sure. Thank you for letting me speak on this topic. It's come to mind. The first being that kids do not need to know everything about what's going on right now. I like to understand this point. I like to say that there's a reason why rated R movies are for people 17 and above, because people below that age just aren't ready to process and understand complex material and subject matter that might be in a movie that's rated R. I feel like the same logic applies here. We don't need to tell our kids everything. We don't need to, I would limit their exposure to the television. I know that's easier said than done if they do see something. I think keeping it really simple, literally to a sentence, people are getting sick, but doctors and the government are working on a way to fix that and come up with a cure. Just come up with one sentence and repeat it over and over. People don't listen the first time, and kids especially so. So I would pick one sentence that really encapsulates what you want to say, and I would put it on repeat with your kids. Structure is your friend during this time. I would pick structure and implement it and use your phone or a smartphone or a tablet. I would maybe make a structure, a daily structure, and put it in a calendar with alarms. And if you are working, give that to your child, and maybe at the end of the day, you can help to design the structure for the next day. But that should include exercise, that should include reading, that should include time away from screens. I would also put in there a couple specific things for kids. Coloring in particular. Coloring is great for your brain. If you color, it actually, research shows that it produces the same benefits as meditation. I would put in at least half an hour of coloring every day. Also, some sort of exercise is really important. Finally, here's a fun one: letter writing. If your kid has the ability to write, even if it's a sentence, write a letter each day. Finally, if your child can write, I would really encourage them to journal. This can be a great way for them to get their feelings out regarding what's going on right now. Above all, I think you want to make sure that your child's day is structured and that they're getting enough sleep and that they're not disappearing into television, video games, or screens. I'd like to just make a plug for how over 4 hours of screen time for kids is not really good right now. I know sometimes that might be out of necessity, and I would be thoughtful to maybe build your child's screen time into a daily structure. So, okay, video game time here, but then after that, you've got your coloring time. And after that, you've got your reading time. And then you've got more screen time after that. If that is a difficult ask, I would just encourage you to, after a certain amount of time, shut off the screen and agree upon that time with your child in advance. And finally, regarding screens, I would encourage you to differentiate between Monday through Friday rules versus weekend rules. But often I have found that that delineation is really important for kids and mirrors the structure that they will interface with when they go back to school and their routine turns to normal.
Thank you, Andrew. Those were some very helpful tips on aiding children through this process and supporting them through this new normal. We really appreciate your insight and look forward to our next chat really soon. Thank you.